Okay, so I guess it's time for some quick news. So I'm not quite starting on gaming news as per se, but Tesla and Elon Musk just announced the Cybertruck. The style of this thing is going to divide opinion, it already has. I kind of like it. But gamers all over the world, they're really taking the mick. Basically, it's being compared to Lara Croft from Tomb Raider on the PS1 and the Pokemon Porygon, because it just looks like a low poly model. It's just going to dominate memes for the next couple of weeks till something else comes out, I guess. Google Stadia has finally come out and it's completely split opinion down the middle. Some people love it, some people hate it. There's about 20 games, that's fine. But there's only one exclusive, so why would you go buy a game on Stadia? Unless it's for that negative latency, you know? Interestingly, Phil Harrison, the vice president at Google, has come out and said that 5G is really going to help Stadia and make it even better. The only problem is we're like years out from that being a big thing, so yeah, South Korea, Stadia is going to work great. Illuminati has been confirmed, or at least Valve has finally done what everyone wants them to do. They're making a new Half-Life game. And it's not Half-Life 3, it's Half-Life Alyx. Basically, the new title is a VR game, and it's a fully fledged VR game set in between episodes 1 and episodes 2. Now, considering this is the first thing we've got from Half-Life since 2007, with Half-Life 2 episode 2, of course fans are really excited, and I'm not surprised. Valve has their own VR headsets, so this will sell headsets. In some rather strange news, considering the time of the year it is, we're on our way up to Christmas now, Blair Witch is coming to the PS4. Now, it got released on Xbox One and PC earlier in the year, fell in with Halloween pretty well. Yeah, PS4. Amy Hennig, the legendary writer and director of Uncharted, is now heading up a new studio called Skydance Media. According to Hennig, the new studio will focus on story-focused interactive experiences for both gamers and non-gamers alike. So at least she's back. Where's that Star Wars game that she was doing? Sony has filed a patent for what looks to be the PS5 Controller, and it's the exact same as the DualShock 4 we've got now, with a couple of little differences. First of all, the controller looks a little bit bigger, and the grip seems to be a little bit wider, taking from what Xbox have done and the comfort of their controller. That's about it. Oh, it also looks like that light bar's gone, so no more just seeing it in your screen when you're playing in the dark. But yeah, I guess if it's not broken, don't fix it. There's a few leaks out there that suggest that BioWare are working on a brand new Mass Effect game. After the horrible launch of Andromeda back in 2017, EA had put this franchise on hiatus, but it looks like it could be back in, say, 2 or 3 years, certainly on the next gen. And I've got to say, after what happened with Andromeda and then Anthem, BioWare needs a win. So maybe they can get their stride back. I don't know. Anthem's dead. Just a few weeks after The Outer Worlds came out, Obsidian have actually gone and announced a brand new game at XO19. The newly acquired Xbox studio is now making a game called Grounded, and it's a first-person cooperative survival game. You'll be able to play alone or with up to 3 players in what's basically a normal garden turned dangerous environment. Basically think of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids in a game, and it looks cool. Also at XO19, Rare came out with their brand new IP, Everwild. Not much is known about the game as of yet. We've got a trailer, that's about it. The developer has said that the team is focused on building new ways to experience natural and magical environments. Yeah, it looks cool. The Game Awards nominations are finally out, and there's a bit of controversy. Basically, there's no Jedi Fallen Order, as it came out on the day that nominations had to be in. So, basically, publishers didn't have time to play the game because EA didn't give them early copies. So instead, this year we've got Control, Death Stranding, Resident Evil 2 Remake, Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and The Outer Worlds. Now that's just the nominations for Game of the Year. There's an awful lot of other categories, If you want to go vote in them, go to thegameawards.com and you can vote for every single thing there. Of course, there's more controversy surrounding the Game Awards this year because Jeff Keighley is such good friends of Hideo Kojima, the creator of Death Stranding. Basically, 9 nominations for Death Stranding, a game which has reviews from 1 out of 10 all the way to 10 out of 10, seems a little bit extreme. So a lot of people have put 2 and 2 together and got 20 because he doesn't have anything at all to do with the nominations. He doesn't even get a vote. Now on to the big game releases, and where else to start but Jedi Fallen Order. The reviews are out and they are outstanding, and this is going to be up for a lot of people's Game of the Year this year. In fact, my review came out yesterday, so if you want, go check it out, it's on the channel. Pokemon Sword and Shield are out to really good reviews, and of course, controversy, because why wouldn't there be at the minute? People were quite angry at Game Freak before the game even came out, because it was confirmed that a lot of the older Pokemon had actually been cut out of the new game. This is the first time they've ever done that, as there's no national dex whatsoever. On top of this, they've also used a lot of the same models they used in older games for some Pokemon. Now, this isn't a bad thing. It costs an awful lot of money to create a game, and even Game Freak aren't quite made of money, and they wanted to get this game out on time. The game looks stunning, so Game Freak lied? That needs to die. It's not relevant at all. Shenmue III is out finally after that Kickstarter campaign started at E3, which was weird, and the reviews are predictably terrible. The game feels like it's 20 years old. Honestly, it doesn't feel any different to Shenmue II. And yeah, that came out on like the PS2, I think. It might have even been PS1. I wouldn't go play it. It's probably not worth your time. Maybe wait till a sale. Yeah. Of course, it's that time of the year again, and Football Manager 2020 is out. And surprise, surprise, it's really good. It's Football Manager. What else do you want? It's got some brand new visuals, it looks beautiful, and it's just a spreadsheet, so the game runs great. If you like that sort of game, you've already bought it, so good on you. Finally, Civilization 6 is out on the PS4 and Xbox One, and it's just like the PC game. This is, of course, not a bad thing at all. The PC version is amazing, and anyone playing this is going to get the full experience. There's a couple of UI problems where things are a little bit too small to see on a TV. Maybe you've got to squint. Otherwise, outstanding game. It's huge. If you can put it with the loading times and that, you're absolutely fine. And one of my best mates keeps on going on at me about it. I'm gonna have to buy it. That's gonna be a lot of hours. So this has been quick news. I'm gonna go cry that I can't play Pokemon till my flight next week. Great.